does not record you unless you are unmuted on your microphone. So I'm gonna go through and just mute everybody's microphone for right now. And then if you need to check in with me, you can either type in the chat box or you can unmute yourself if you have a question. But usually we flow pretty well. Now, a few things to think about before we get started is having like either a stretchy band or like a yoga strap. We're going to be doing things like this shoulder pass-throughs. A towel even works, right? So if we just think of something you can kind of hold in an overhead position and do some rotations with. So yeah, I'll just kind of let everybody find a object there. And then while you're out, also a potential foam roller. Okay. Let's see, I'm gonna see if everybody has one. I know Todd has one, Brooke has one. Perfect. And then Emma, do y'all have foam rollers? Give me a thumbs up or a, yes, perfect. Okay, awesome, good to know. Okay. All right, we're gonna get started. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna find your mat and then roll over onto your back for me. Okay, legs are straight, arms are by your side. So we're gonna do a rotating supine twist here. So on my inhale, I'll pull the right knee up into the chest. On the exhale, I fold it across the body, and the goal is to try to keep both shoulders on the ground. You smoothly come out of it. You'll straighten both legs. Inhale, left knee up. Exhale, supine twist. Smoothly come back to center and switch. We're here for the next 45 seconds. So we're calling this a rotating supine twist, right? And it's just smooth, right? Big inhales. Keep both shoulders on the ground as you exhale. Big inhale, pull the knee. Exhale across the body. Good. Continue this for the next 20 seconds. Inhale, knee. Exhale, supine twist. Awesome. Last one here. Finish this rep here. Good. Twist. All right. So you're going to roll up out of that. Maybe you just give yourself a little kick up onto, and then flip over into a cat-cow position. So you're going to stack your knee under your hip, wrist underneath the shoulders. Start with an inhale as you drop the belly button and lift the chin and tailbone. Exhale, round out the back by lifting through the belly button and separating your shoulder blades. Good, and continue to flow with every inhale up, and with every exhale, use those obliques and wrap all the way up into the belly. Again, we're here for probably the next 45 seconds. Big inhales. Good. Push that chest through the shoulders when the belly drops. Good. Going at your own pace. And using that breath to lead you. Good, last one here. Big exhale, round it out. Push all that air out of the lungs. And back to a neutral spine. Meet me in a plank position. Good, strong plank. Now let's take the feet out to kind of match where the hands would be, right? And then shift back into a downward facing dog. From here, if you need to walk your hands a little bit closer to your feet, like I need 1 or 2 steps there, and I can feel like a better position in the downward facing dog. Good. Start to pedal out the feet by pushing one heel down at a time. Good. Okay, roll that body back into a plank, and we're going to do our first chaturanga. So you do a little mini tricep push-up. Relax the body, flip the toes, push the shoulders away from the ears for an upward facing dog, and then pike those hips. Downward facing dog. Awesome. Left leg high. Good. Pull it through, knee to nose plank. Good. Inhale, high. Exhale, knee to nose plank. Good. On this next one, we're going through into a runner's lunge. Pull that knee in and then set the foot down. Good. You can collapse the back knee here if you choose to, okay? A more challenging is going to be leg up. I think I might set it down for this first little bit. Good. Take a breath. We're going to go up to a crescent pose. So inhale the arms high. Good. I'm going to bring that back knee up off the ground here. Open up into warrior two. Good. Lower body stays isometric as I reverse warrior. Good. Windmill those arms all the way back down to the ground. Kick that leg back into a downward facing dog. Shift forward, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Good. Opposite leg lift high. Knee to nose on your exhale. Inhale up. Knee to nose, exhale. Pull through on a runner's lunge. Big exhale. Pull that knee. Collapse the back foot if you need to. Big inhale, crescent pose. Exhale, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Beautiful. And then windmill those arms all the way back down. Kick back, downward facing dog. Good. Walk the hands back to meet the feet. Hang out here in a forward fold. So interlace your hands at your elbows. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. And start to rock that torso left and right. Good. Big deep breaths here. I don't want you to look up for anything, right? So we're releasing everything we can in that neck. Shake the head out left and right, up and down. Just let it go. Okay, slowly and smoothly, you're gonna roll one vertebrae at a time all the way to a standing position. Head, neck, and shoulders are the last thing to go. Perfect, good job. All right, we're gonna grab our strap now. So this is going to be two movements that we're just gonna put together as one. So it's a reverse lunge. We all know how to do reverse lunges, right? We step back and collapse the back knee, okay? And then we're gonna add a pass through. So you would start with maybe a wider base with those arms, right? And you're just gonna pass and do really big, beautiful arm circles, okay? So what it will look like is, as I step back into the lunge, I reach forward, set those shoulder blades in the back pockets, right? Smoothly pass through, and then as I stand back up, it comes back to my hip, right? So it goes hip, reverse lunge, smoothly, all the way back, step forward, exhale at the top. Continue to flow here with me. Notice it's a slow and controlled movement, right? And then really just setting your body weight on that back knee is a good way to kind of settle and catch this breath. Ooh, yeah, 30 seconds. Start to pull that air in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. Keep pulling your shoulder blades right? Away from your ears, so you're thinking tall through the neck. Good, last one here. Stand up out of it. Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna lose the band. Now, that was one full round, okay? You don't have to remember it, I've got it right here. We're now gonna kind of try to flow through it 2 more full times, maybe 3. It's gonna kind of depend on how we feel after that second one. So we're starting back on the ground with a rotating supine twist. Okay, so meet me down here. And we're just gonna try and flow one movement into the other for about 1 minute at a time. Okay, in 3, 2, good. Inhale, bend the knee and pull. Exhale. Good. Continue to pull that air in through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathing doesn't have to be perfect here, but what's important is there's always an exhale when you twist, right? And then smoothly come out of it, find your breath. Good, last good rep here. Smoothly roll up out of that, make your way to a cat-cow. Make sure everything is stacked and in position before you start that big deep inhale and exhale. Good. And if you want to add any like torso movement here, maybe you want to roll that back out up top, right? Or maybe kind of sit back into your heels a little bit. So I just want you to play around with this cat-cow position and find what you need, but always go back to your breath. I like to think about separating those shoulder blades when I round out up top, really pushing into the ground and kind of shift that body weight right and left. You can kind of feel that stretch behind the shoulders. Good. About 10 more seconds here. Find what you need. Good, in 3, 2, good. Plank position. Downward facing dog. Okay. Right leg lift high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, leg lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Last one, going into the runner's pose. Exhale it through. Keep that back knee up. Inhale, crescent pose. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, windmill down. Downward facing dog. Shift forward to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Good. Okay, left side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Good. Notice how your body weight shifts forward, right? And you squeeze that core when you come over your hands. Good. Last one here. Swing through. Back knee up. Big inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Oh, bring it back down. Beautiful. Kick it back to downward facing dog. Plank. Chaturanga. Inhale up. Good. Exhale down. Walk the hands back to meet the feet. Interlace the hands at the elbows. Relax the head, neck, and shoulders, and start to just do a little bit of rocking side to side in that forward fold. Shake out the head left and right, up and down. Good. Slowly roll one vertebrae at a time, all the way to a standing. Good. Reset those shoulders and then grab your strap. Watch out, Lou. Okay. As you get more mobile, you can take your hands from a super wide grip to maybe just like a little bit closer. But the goal is to always keep the arms straight, right? You should be able to maintain a straight arm the whole way through here. Okay. Find that breath. Reverse lunge. Pull those shoulders away from the ears as you pass all the way through. I just like to tap the hips back there and then pull that baby in, right? So you're really engaging those lats as well. Good, stand up out of it, pull into the hip. Good, if things are feeling good, you can up your pace, right? If you feel like you found your balance or found your breath. Good, 10 more seconds here. In 3, 2, 1. Great, have a seat. Rotating supine twist. Roll it all the way back. Take 1 or 2 breaths here. Okay, we'll start with a big inhale, pull on the knee. Exhale. Woo. Slowly come out of it. Big inhale. Good. This probably loosened up a little bit, right? Through that breath and just a few rounds. Should feel just a little bit more range of motion in that fold. Good. Last one on each side. Make it a good one. Big inhale. Really melts on that exhale. Good. Slowly. Last one. No rush. Big inhale. Woo. Okay, roll it up, cat-cow, flip it over. Okay, we're going right into it, y'all. 45 seconds of cat-cow. Find what you need here. I'm gonna do a few little torso rolls. I feel like it really allows me to kind of recruit more muscles in the core. All right, so just kind of start to highlight your core, right? Think about what muscles you're using here as you bend and flex the spine. Right, and then that tailbone, right? We want to think about what are the hips doing, right? We kind of tilt the hips in one direction as the belly button drops, but then tuck that tailbone underneath you and pull up into the belly button, right? That's how we engage that core, is through that hip. Pull the pelvic bone up into the belly button. And then use that exhale, right? That powerful exhale to lift. Okay, last one here. Plank position, downward facing dog. Pedal out those feet, push one heel down at a time. Okay, feet together. We're gonna go right leg high, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale up. Exhale, knee. Inhale up. Runner's lunge, pull through. Big inhale, crescent pose. Exhale, warrior two. Pull those shoulder blades down. Inhale, reverse. Woo! Exhale, windmill down. Kick back to plank. Downward facing dog. Shift forward to chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale down. Ooh. Left leg, inhale high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to nose. Last one here, big inhale, runner's lunge. Use that breath. Inhale, crescent. Find that balance. Exhale, open up. Reverse warrior. And windmill down, great job. Plank, chaturanga, last one here. Inhale up. Exhale down. Walk those hands back to meet the feet. Forward fold. Interlace the hands at the elbows, rock side to side. Shake that head out left and right, up and down. And breathe. Okay, one vertebrae at a time, all the way to the top. Roll those shoulders in your back pockets. And then this is our last full minute of this dynamic moving, okay? And then we're gonna get into some really good stretching. So last round here, in 3, 2, here we go. As I step back, I almost reach forward, okay? And then pull and separate those shoulders. Woo, yes. Super smooth, y'all. Wow, the difference this feels in round 3 from round 1, huh? Everything. Love it. Here we go, guys. 20 more seconds. Smooth sailing. In 3, 2, 1, finish her out. Beautiful effort, y'all. Okay, really good time to grab some water. And then I'm gonna move you guys a little bit closer to the mat. Whew. Okay. Awesome job. Everybody feeling it? I'm feeling it. Definitely. Whew. Okay. So, everybody has a foam roller. Let's see everybody's foam roller. Let's just make sure everybody has one. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go and foam roll our lats, right, for 2 minutes, 2 full minutes on the lats. So you're gonna roll on your side, doesn't matter which side you start, and you're gonna start closer to the bottom, right? So closer to the rib cage, right here. Good, and that's kind of like the bottom part of the lat. I'm kind of supporting myself with this shoulder, and you're just gonna start to roll, I don't know, maybe 2 inches at a time. And then if you need more pressure, you straighten this arm overhead, and it puts a little bit more of your body weight on it. which I can definitely feel. Good. Keep rolling that out. Yeah, let's see here. So you guys only have one foam roller. Okay, so maybe while we're rolling out the foam roller, one of you can be rolling like this, right? And then since we're rolling out lats, maybe we can focus on like a side bend for the other. So maybe one of you's kind of holding like a side bend, kind of like pump out a side bend and roll out, and we'll kind of just keep switching. Is that okay? Awesome. We'll kind of work with it for sure. Good. Start to find the middle or the belly of that muscle. Sometimes I like to grab the foam roller and almost assist the roll. A different way to kind of almost aid exactly where you want it. Right, and then I just want you to find what you need here. Good. Yep. Okay. So we're almost going to switch sides here. So what I want you to think about now is almost just, oof, man, it's tight. Relaxing your body weight onto it. So even like relaxing the head. Okay. And then kind of turning the torso like forward and back, forward and back. And you can kind of start to move your body and your lat wherever you need that. Woo! Forward, back. Oh, yeah. And if you find a spot, that's where you focus. Good. Okay, let's go ahead and switch sides. Switch sides. Left side over here. Good. Oof. Good. Start right there at the bottom, right? Bottom part of the lat first, kind of by the rib cage, and maybe a little support. Good. Pam, you guys could also work on some shoulder mobility over there. This right here where you put the one strap over the head, right? And you pull up. That's a really good thing, kind of connected right here. Yep. So we're here for probably another 90 seconds, rolling this side out. If you need more pressure, woo, you straighten that arm. Oh boy. Yeah, just little rolls at a time. Kind of make your way all the way up kind of by the armpit and really just feel this out because everybody's lat probably feels a little different, right? Good. Okay, let's find a space where we can relax and melt the head and body weight onto the foam roller. Whew. And then slowly start to rock forward and back. Woo. Tell you what, if you have the right spot, that rolling will really get you. Keep breathing. Awesome. Good, last 20 seconds here. Whatever you need. Rock it, roll it, melt it, right? It's all about the pressure first, then friction. I've definitely felt it release. All right, slowly come up out of that. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna be stretching out or foam rolling your quads, so these guys, and your hip flexors, okay? So without the foam roller, so if there's two of you here, a good, really good stretch is gonna be up against the wall I think you've done this one with me before, Pam, where you put your knee kind of at the corner down there, foot up, right? So one of you can hold this, right? And then the other is going to be foam rolling with us. So I'm love foam rolling the hips. I think it actually feels good. So I'm going to start. We're going to go one at a time, right? So choose, let's say right hip. And you're just going to kind of straighten that leg and lay your body on that foam roller or on that hip flexor. And start to roll a little bit here just to kind of see what it feels like. And you roll, I'd say no more than like 4 inches at a time, right? So you don't need to be rolling a foot at a time. It's just like about 3 to 4 inches of rocking. And then if you start to turn your torso, almost like my side butt, like the side part is now on it. Kind of the top glute, right? And then you roll that body forward and really dig into that hip flexor up top. Yep. Good. Start to move that foam roller down. Let's kind of go the top part of the quad or the thigh. Ooh, yeah, here we go. If anybody did squats on Monday, you're gonna feel this. Good, so we're thinking probably middle part of the thigh right now, kind of the biggest part of the quad, right? Good. I'd say we probably have another minute on this side before we switch. All right, so kind of start to turn. Oh my gosh. Good. Make your way down to maybe the kind of right above the knee. Oh. There we go. Whew. Good. Start to get some big rolls from the top of the knee all the way to the top of the hip. You can kind of army crawl with the shoulders as you do it. Good. Another 10 seconds here. Really get in there as good as you can. And switch sides. Beautiful. Okay, we start at the hip. So kind of right up top. And pressure first, right? So it's all about finding pressure, then friction. Good. Find a good spot to put some pressure and kind of start to roll that torso or turn sideways. Kind of get that upper part. Oh, yeah. Okay, start to make your way down to the quad. All right, think kind of mid quad and really start to roll in both directions. You kind of start to feel that loosen up. Woo, that's tight. Nice, y'all, almost there. Keep rolling this out. This is our last kind of rolling, right? And then we're gonna really sink into some deep movements or some deep stretches and kind of relax through the rest of today. Good, last 30 seconds. Really dig in there. Find what your body needs. Three, two, one. All right. Whew. Good job, y'all. Let's go ahead and meet in a child's pose. Everybody meets in a child's pose. So the knees are typically wide on the mat. Your big toes touch behind you. Man, I'm feeling that right here on those quads. So you'll reach your arms kind of a little bit further out in front, shift back onto the heels, relax your forehead to the ground. Awesome. We're just going to take a few big, deep breaths here. With every exhale, you're releasing that low back. All right, so that might mean that your hips just sink about 1/2 inch with every exhale. Don't push your hips back, only sink and use your breath to guide that. Okay, slowly start to come up out of that. We are going to flip around and lie onto our back. Before you lie back, you're going to butterfly your legs. So the palms of your feet come together, right? And then you're just going to kind of do this slow and controlled roll back. Now, arms are going to be out like a Y, so I want you to just slowly open up those arms, palms facing up. Good. If you would like to deepen this stretch, what you would do is you would add that foam roller underneath your shoulder blades, right? So totally up to you. If you want to deepen the chest opener here, you could grab that foam roller, yep, kind of roll up out of it, and then you would lie your shoulder blades underneath it. And then your head and shoulders would have a little bit more range overhead. Yeah, I like it. I think it's a really good. I'm gonna coat check on everybody. Good. Notice on your inhales how your torso and chest lift. All right, let that kind of lift happen on the inhale. And then with every exhale, you might feel a release in the shoulders, maybe the neck or chest. Good. Eyes are closed. Enjoying the moment. Okay, I'm gonna kind of walk you through how I want you to come out of this. So first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna bring your hands to your heart and then your chest to your chin. Then you'll sit up and kind of roll up out of that. And then if you need assistance on those legs, you grab the outside of the legs to fall up. Beautiful. So next thing we're going to do is a forward fold. So you're just going to place both legs out in front. Lonnie's in the way. Go this way. There you go. I'm going to go right leg out in front first, and then notice the left leg is bent, palm facing in. Good. So we're going to hang out in a forward fold position here. You want to hinge forward with a flat back for as far as you can go before rounding out and relaxing. So maybe a strap is a good idea, because I can kind of pull myself forward in a hinging position before relaxing the head, neck, and shoulders. Okay. Once you're here, we're going to stay here for about 90 seconds on each side. Good. Big flat back until you can't anymore, and release. This is another one where you kind of feel that torso lift on your inhale and then melt on that exhale, release. Our breath is so powerful. If you just zone in and really find a rhythm, all of a sudden your belly button's touching your thighs, and you've melted a little bit closer and closer. Okay, let's slowly start to walk yourself back up out of that. And switch sides. Left leg out in front, right leg is bent. If you need your strap. Good. Hold as you hinge, and then melt with your exhale. And slowly start to walk yourself back up. Okay, half pigeon coming up next. We will find our way to a downward facing dog first. We'll do one of those leg lifts, and then as you pull your knee into your nose, right, that's where we're going to set the whole shin down. And notice after we set the shin down and the knee down, this back leg, I really want you to almost like push and reach towards the back of the mat, right, with that leg straight. So downward facing dog first. Let's go right side. So inhale, right leg high, knee to nose, set it down, and then set the back knee, push towards the back wall. Yes. Good. Find your forearms, relax the head, neck, and shoulders. If you have a yoga block, this is a really good place to put your head on top of a yoga block It allows you to just release that neck, right? That's the most important thing, is that you can find somewhere to where that head doesn't have to hold tension. We're here for 90 seconds. Slowly start to wake up out of that. All right. Good. As you maybe come back to a tabletop, let's go ahead and just like kind of straighten that leg out a few times. Maybe give it a few little shakes, kind of get that blood flowing back into that leg before we lock up the other side. Yep. Jiggle it out. All right, downward facing dog. Left leg high, inhale. Exhale, shin down. Collapse the back foot. Reach towards the back of the mat. Find your forearms. Relax the head, neck, and shoulders. We're here for 90. Good. Nothing to do here but focus on that breath. Keep those eyes closed. Every time you exhale, I want you to say the word release in your mind. Right, slowly start to wake up out of that. Back up to the hands. Go back to that tabletop position. Give that left leg a few little kicks. All right, go ahead and roll onto your back. All the way back. Good. We're going to do one hip bridge. So what I want you to do is bring your feet close to your glutes or close to your boot. Yeah. Now you're just going to lift those hips nice and high. Right? So reach towards the ceiling. Squeeze that butt. Nice, tight, tall hip bridge. Good. Slowly release that bridge. You're gonna straighten the legs, heels towards the outside of the mat, and then let those toes fall towards the outside of the mat so we really open and release the hips. Arms by your side, palms facing up. I want you to just find your normal breathing pattern here. And we're gonna finish today off with 2 minutes of Shavasana. Another good place to put those hands is one on the low belly and kind of one on the heart. As you can feel your torso lift and release. Good, creating more of a mind to body connection. And start to wiggle the toes and fingers. Start to roll out your wrist and ankles. Good. Reach those arms overhead. Give me one real big good morning stretch. Good. Reach in both directions. On your next exhale, release your whole body to the mat. Keep your eyes closed. I want everyone to roll over onto your right side. And just like you're rolling over in bed. Eyes are closed. Find that breath. Now using that left hand, you're going to push yourself up to a seated position. Whew. All right. Inhale, pull those shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, roll them down and back so they sit in the back pockets. Perfect posture up top. And hand center. Namaste. Yay! Good job, everyone.
I have news.
Uh-oh. Good news?
I'm starting a brand new job tomorrow.
Hey, congratulations. That's awesome. Is this the one that was in Dallas?
Yeah. It's I signed the offer letter yesterday, and it's going to be remote until all of this is over. But yeah, it's project management.
Hey, congratulations. Good for you.
Congrats.
Hey.
For sure.
Love it. Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. Very cool. Hey, that was wonderful, y'all. Whew.
Thank you, Megan.
You are very, very welcome.
Thank you very much. This is really
I know. It's a great way, isn't it? It just kind of pushes things out for a little bit. Like I feel good. I feel good up here. So yay, I hope you guys do too.
Yeah.
All right, friends. I will see you all later.
Sounds great.
Bye.
Bye.